Sir William.
And these are older fighters, 36 versus 33 years old. You know,
Referee for this fight is Mr. Jason Abbott. All right, you received my instructions already. Want a clean fight? Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Any questions? Touch them up. Let's go to work.
Yeah, to your point that they both started fighting later in life. Both guys have upside down records, but both guys are tough fighters, man. And like you said, they don't have that amateur background necessarily, so they're really learning on the fly. They're learning while getting paid.
And that makes a huge difference.
Big time. Speaking to you, you mentioned you had how many amateur fights yourself, Tim?
I think it was around 118.
Good Lord.
It was a lot. Back then, we fought all the time.
Yeah. Tell you what, Sir Williams is looking good snapping that jab. He's already found a home for it. Got Ashton Royal reaching a little. Hopefully he'll find his balance as they settle down tonight. Sir Williams fighting out of that southpaw stance.
Yes.
And he is firing that jab. He's firing from too far out of range as the stunt man.
He switched. He switched to orthodox.
Oh, and he lands a nice left hook on the switch.
You seem to see that switching from orthodox to southpaw and back a lot more than you used to back when I was younger, about 110 years ago.
Is that when you were a younger man, 110 years ago?
It seems like it sometimes.
Hey, a nice right hand lands from the red corner. Sir Williams so far seems to be in control. Nice body shot there by Sir Williams as well. Tell you what, he is taking the fight right now to Ashton Royal. Ashton Royal's going to have to get some respect. He's got to get some respect, or he's just going to keep walking through these little jabs he's throwing out.
Good to see you, fellas. How are you? Michael Gomez. Nice to meet you.
Now there's Ashton Royal getting a little respect, throwing something, but he's going to have to put some mustard on it. He's throwing off balance.
Yeah.
Right, his feet aren't set.
He got overly aggressive, and he overrun his shots there.
Well said. Good point. Yeah, the MO on this was that Royal was going to have to get his jab working early and try to push the pace of the fight. So we'll see if he can do that. Right now, he's throwing a lot of looping punches, and he's really reaching. He needs to go ahead and walk into the zone. Be willing to take one to give one, right?
Yes. And that's not always a great idea, because you could take one that's the one.
Could be the last one, huh?
That could be the one.
I'm impressed with Sir Williams. I tell you what, Sir Williams is fighting better than his record right now. I think he's fought some real stiff competition. He's a top athlete, great shape. I mean, you can see.
Yeah.
The guy looks like you with your shirt off,
Yeah.
Ripped, shredded, abs for days.
Yeah, back when I was in my 20s.
Nice. All right, these guys have started to settle in. They feeling each other out.
Yeah. Oh, that was a nice lift.
Williams is back in the traditional stance. I kind of liked him fighting out of that southpaw stance.
He seemed more effective in the southpaw stance to me. But like I said, he just took a left trying to land that right over top.
Good shot by the stunt man, Ashton Royal. And that's going to boost his confidence. He gets a couple of shots in there. Next thing you know, this first round could take a turn. He's pulling that jab.
Yeah. He's settled in. It looks like that he's trying to counterpunch. He's trying to, because Williams is coming forward, he's kind of trying to counterpunch. Not all of them are landing, but
Hey, good first round.
That was a good close first round. I don't know who I would give that to, honestly.
Yeah, that's tough. It's always hard when you're not really judging the fight.
Exactly.
Yeah. My gut tells me Sir Williams took that first round. I think that's a 10-9 for Sir Williams, but we'll see what the judges have to say. Now, let me ask you, I got a question for you, Tim. Being a long-time boxer, what do you think about open scoring? Like, how would you like to know what the score is right now?
I have thought about that in the past. It could help in some ways, as far as if you're set in the corner, somebody can look up and see, okay, you lost that round.
Yeah, you're down 2 rounds to none. You got to go for broke, right?
Yeah, that would be a bonus, but only if it was the actual judges scoring.
It would have to be that.
So
And
not somebody guessing.
No. Yeah, like sometimes you'll have a guest judge, given for TV or something like that.
Yeah.
Harold Letterman will do his.
Oh, yeah, Harold Letterman was the king of that.
I'd like to see the real score. Just like, imagine going to a basketball game and you don't know who's up in the fourth quarter, right?
Yeah.
I like open scoring. All right, we're back with a nice right hand. And he's back fighting out of the southpaw stance, Tim.
Yes, he come out.
A big
nice
left hand lands.
left hand there.
I tell you, I think him out of the southpaw is the way to go. If I'm his coaches, I'm telling him, stay in the southpaw stance and work that big left hand.
Yeah, he seems a lot more effective that way, or at least in this fight.
Now, when you got a traditional fighter versus southpaw, they're really looking for that front hand position, right? And it's the battle of the front foot.
We were always taught back in the day that you wanted your left foot to stay outside of the southpaw's left foot.
Interesting.
Now
So
that is
let's
a
keep an eye
lot.
on that.
That's a lot easier said than done.
Sure. Well, let's see if the stuntman can do that as he throws a big right that just comes up short. He's fighting off the ropes.
Oh, that was a nice left hook there.
Absolutely. Found a nice home for that left hand. Both fighters are finding it. Oh, nice right hand. Hey, the stuntman is not taking a back step as he ties up.
This has been a round and a half now. It's been a very competitive fight.
Both guys appear to be in great shape. Nobody's breathing hard. Everybody seems to be under control. I'd like to see Ashton Royal set his feet a little more. He's jumping around a bit.
Oh, that was a nice left hook.
Pop, pop, pop.
He missed that one. But that was a good combination. He just missed with it. He switched back. He switched back to orthodox.
Back traditional, yeah.
Because he landed some shots there. They weren't hard shots, but they landed. They score. Here is corner man Sam, 1 up, 4 down. What he wants is a jab.
Yeah.
And then a right hook to the body.
Let's see if he can do that. Now, are you
He
saying
threw
that
that
Williams? Oh, nice. Nice shot comes in over the top by
Yes,
Ashton
it
Royal.
did.
And I'll tell you what they're exchanging, huh?
This is a fight.
Yeah. And by the way, I got to point out, there's barely a seat in this place, man. I think half of Louisville is here. I mean, you have got Nick and Justin, the promoters, doing a phenomenal job getting butts and seats.
Oh, yeah.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed
They
with the
sold
turnout.
out. I was told they sold out every table here.
Yeah,
the only
appears to
thing
be.
that was left was the bleacher seats, and as you can see looking up there,
Yeah, there ain't a lot.
they're mostly full.
You gonna sit on
and
somebody's
you got
lap.
some people. You got some people standing around, standing in the back against walls and stuff watching too.
Well, this is a fight town. I don't have to tell you that. I mean,
Oh,
the
yeah.
home of Muhammad Ali, and especially over here in West Louisville. I think everybody can fight in West Louisville, right? That's just part of living here. And I tell you what, I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, but this is my home away from home. I love being here. Love the Cardinals. Make sure to represent, wear my red coat tonight,
Well, hopefully, and I haven't seen the score, and I'm sure the game's over now, but hopefully that
I can tell you. You want to look?
Florida State, did they beat Miami?
Let's find out. That's what you're interested in, the Florida State Miami?
Because
We'll tell the folks at home who won that.
Well, I was going to say, if Florida State beats Miami, I'm pretty sure Louisville advances to the ACC championship game, even if they lose to Miami next week.
Well, they look
I could be-
phenomenal this year. I'll tell you what, my internet's moving a little slow, but we'll get that answer for you. See if Florida State beat Miami in the big rivalry game down there in the Sunshine State. Now,
I watched the first half and didn't hardly see a fight, and that's rare when Florida State and Miami play.
Yeah, no kidding. Sir Williams is taking some heavy breaths. I mean,
Yeah,
he is a
he is
36-year-old fighter, and, 2 heavy, hard rounds. Here's the bell for the third.
He looks in really good shape, but you're right. He was breathing hard
Breathing hard in
when he was getting ready to come out of that corner.
He's got a
Now
veteran
he's
corner,
getting-
too. They were giving him extra time. Nice uppercut, though. Oh, he's
Oh.
finding a home for that right hand, and both guys are throwing leather.
Royals punches landed more clean, it seemed like to me.
Yeah. Royal's doing a great job. I mean, this would be a hard one for the judges. I'm glad I don't have to do that tonight.
This is going to come down to the wire. I'm not even sure, as of right now in the third round, I don't know which way I would be leaning. Possibly Royal because he's thrown more punches.
Interesting, yeah. See, and that's what I love. Oh, nice right hand. Looks like you could have a little bit of blood coming out of that lip there, Ashton Royal. That's what I love about the subjectivity, though, of boxing, right? You don't want to leave it to the judges because you never know what they see, right? So far, no knockdowns, some good contact, though. And we got 9 fights tonight, Tim. I am excited, man. If they're all going to be like this, me and you going to be sweating by the end of this thing, man.
They very well could all be like this, too.
I'm excited to see Juicy, man. The people's champ. Yeah.
One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
I've yet to meet him, man. I just see all the stuff. Him and Nick are always posting. They're the social media kings, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, they're Juicy he's just a real polite guy. He does a lot of things for the community and with the youth.
That's what I've heard, yeah. It's the people's champ, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and a nice right hand. Now, it looked like that was partially blocked. But I tell you what, he loves that uppercut.
Yes.
As Ashton Royal ducks down, Sir Williams is going hard and heavy. Now, that one almost dropped him. That one about got his feet off the ground.
That was a nice left.
Now, he should be following up, would you not say? Now's the time.
Well,
He's on wobbly legs now. Sir Williams could be ready to go. He's tying up, and that's the right thing to do. Those legs are wobbling. Look, like a baby deer. Somebody's going down this round, Tim.
Ashton's going to have to make. Yeah, he's got a nice hand off the rope, but he's going to make sure. He needs to make sure he does. Oh, this fight took a turn for. Oh,
wow! I don't know who's winning.
This thing's going every which way.
I don't know who's winning, man. They're just all hitting each other. This is a great fight, man. Louisville is getting their money's worth already.
And this is just the first of 9 fights.
Wow, yeah, first of 9. I tell you what, man, they ought to get a standing ovation for this round.
I agree.
Ashton Royal is leaking. His corner's going to have their work cut out for him.
That left hook hurt. He tried to come over the top with the right hand, slipped that jab.
10 seconds left in the round. He might go. He might go. Wow, what a round. What a round. Absolutely. Listen to this crowd.
That was nuts.
This crowd is going ballistic, man. They know a great fight when they see it. Wow.
These guys are going to war, man.
They are absolutely going to war, man.
I hate to use that phrase because I have family members that have actually been to war, and it is Veterans Day.
I was just going to say,
but
speaking of, happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there.
Exactly.
I think they understand what we mean. We mean it not literally, but figuratively. These two men are drawing a line in the sand and banging out.
Exactly. And I promise you, happy Veterans Day to everybody, including my father.
Yeah.
Who
was a veteran.
He was in the Vietnam War, and he was a member of the 1st Infantry Division, or as they call themselves, the Big Red One.
Shout out to Mr. Tipton. Shout out to all the veterans out there today.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Nice job to our ring girls as well. Nice job, ladies. Looking good, representing Louisville. You say Louisville, not Louisville.
Louisville.
They all look like an out-of-towner. Here we go. Round 4. I have no clue who's winning this fight, man, and I'm watching.
I'll be
from
honest,
3 feet
we're
away.
sitting at ringside, the closest seats you can get, and I don't know either.
I mean, it's a darn good fight. It's one of those ones. Now, are we looking at 4 rounds here? I need to find that out.
I think it's a 4-round fight, so
this could be a 2-2 at the end of this thing.
That's what
man.
I was thinking. This could be a draw.
I mean, I don't see that either guy should lose, but we'll see.
It's not on my bout sheet telling me how many rounds.
I'll find that. I'll find that out for us right now, Tim. 4-round fight.
4 rounds.
And that's exciting. I'm glad because I tell you what, this is going to come down to this 4th round, would you say? I mean, right now, I think whoever wins this round wins this fight.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was a draw. What I'd really like is if we could go 4 more rounds, because this has been so competitive.
Tell you what, man.
These guys came to fight.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's what you like to see. Anybody that climbs in them ropes, in my opinion, is a tough guy, but that was a nice right hand.
Royal with a nice right hand. I mean, these guys are just blocking punches with their jaws, you know?
Yeah.
Defense is optional in this match.
That was a nice little jab. There you go. Doubled up on the jab. He went jab to the body and then to the head.
Third man in the ring, doing a phenomenal job. Ducking, bobbing, weaving, getting out of the way. Ashton Royal's got to be having trouble breathing out of that nose because he is leaking.
He's bleeding pretty heavily.
And that'll affect the judges as well, right? If a judge sees a guy leaking, you never know. They can go one way or the other.
It could, yes. Yes,
I mean, you'd like to think that it wouldn't, but judges are humans, and they see him bleeding, and they say, oh, well. But I would, nice
That's
to the
not
body.
where he wants to be.
Great shot to the body as he gets warned to bring his shots up, but I think that landed above the trunks.
That jab's just landing pinpoint now.
Yeah.
And if you think back early in the fight, we thought he was doing a better job fighting as a southpaw.
The guy's got talent, man. I tell you what, 0-4, I got to see who he's fought, because goodness gracious, this guy does not look like an that could be a slip. That could be a slip. Are they calling it a knockdown? They're calling it a knockdown. That could be the deciding factor of the fight, right?
It could turn this into a 2-point round. The problem is,
boy, that looked like a slip to me, to be honest. I don't know.
Well,
I'd have to catch the replay.
The thing is, if the way it's ruled is
it's a 10-8 now, right? Yeah. Oh.
If it's it doesn't have to be a 10-8 round. It could be a 9-9 round.
Yeah, dude,
depending on how it goes.
But hey, that's an excellent point that people forget about.
Well, and the other thing though that you got to remember, the reason that's a knockdown. What a fight!
What a fight! I want to hear more about what you had to say. You can tell the crowd. I think right now it's going to be so loud, but you're saying if contact is made as the slip occurs, right?
Yes, it still counts as a knockdown.
Hey, I want one more round too. The ring girls want another round. We all want another round.
I'd like to see
Let's do
round.
5.
Those guys weren't great.
No.
But that was a very good fight. And they're not bad. I'm still trying to figure out how they were. I don't know who they've been in the ring.
Oh, shit. How is he a B-side guy?
What a fight, man. We're JT, we are waiting on the judges' decisions, and Mike Gomez is in the ring.
I'm going to ask the guys in the crowd, who you guys got, man? Who you think? Who you think won that? Red corner, blue corner? Tough one, right? Yeah, man, I can't call it. Hey, these guys got front row seats right behind us. They can't tell. We're sitting ringside. Yeah. We can't tell.
It's up in the air.
It could be. I thought it could have been a draw, but with that knockdown, it might go blue.
That knockdown might have sealed it. I had it a draw going into that last round. And
here we go.
My buddy Michael Gomez.
That's your buddy?
Yeah, I broadcasted several fights with him.
Very cool vest. You see the skulls on the back of his vest?
Oh, yeah.
Wait till he turns around. That thing's cool, man.
Yeah, Mike's a good dude. He's very involved in the Indiana boxing scene, in the amateurs especially.
Yeah, forget about that. There is no North Louisville, huh? North Louisville's Indiana, right?
Yeah, we lost our Golden Gloves franchise, I think in 87. And, no, I'm sorry, maybe 89.
I think they're about to give us this decision. We're going to find out. I think it's going to go to Ashton Royal because of the knockdown, but we will see.
If it's not a draw, the knockdown's what made him get the decision, no doubt in my mind. But what a competitive fight. That's the way we're kicking things off tonight.
I mean, come on.
How ridiculous is that?
That's how they start. How are they going to go?
Ladies and gentlemen, judges for round number 1, a split decision.
Okay, split.
Number 1 has it 37-38 for the blue. Judge number 2 38-37 for the red corner.
Oh boy.
And judge number 3 has it 37 for the winner out of the red corner.
Oh.
That surprised me, honestly. I thought that knockdown probably sealed the deal for him.
So that means that they gave him all 3 rounds, 1, 2, and 3.
Yes. I'd like to see the scorecards, but
yeah, well, we can do that.
But you know,
we can talk to Carlo and get the scorecards and take a look.
The thing is, you got to remember about boxing scoring. When you're sitting watching it on TV, or even sitting here ringside, we're only on one side of the ring. So the 3 judges are on 3 sides around us. They're seeing things that we might not see.
Yep. So you're fighting out of New Orleans, yeah? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When was your last fight?
April Fool's Day.
April Fool's Day.
Great work, man. Great work.
Tonight. You won.
Damn right.
Congratulations.
Yes, sir.
What do you got next on your agenda?
Fight in January back here, hopefully.
Back here as soon as possible?
Yes, sir, as soon as possible.
All right. Good work tonight, man. All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, give a hand of round of applause.
Well, Sir Williams, hey, he did enough to get the decision. He may well.
Welcome to the ring.